Let me flip a coin here.
I mean, really?
No, I don't. I think it's 50-50. I think it is. I think right now, Durant, I don't think Durant knows. I think he's got Rich Kleinman, who's his business partner, who they do a lot of they just announced a TV series with, does a podcast series with, does investments with. I think he's pulling on him, hey, man, you stay one more year in Oakland. It's not Oakland anymore. It's San Francisco. It's the billionaires row at center court. It's a chance to potentially four-peat. And then he's got the Twitter side of him saying, man, I'm going to show these fools I can do this on my own. I can go win a championship in New York. I can go team up with a guy like either Jimmy Butler or Kyrie Irving and shift the balance of power. So I think there's going to be significant player movement this offseason. Kyrie, Jimmy Butler, Durant. People are going to start talking about Anthony Davis, even though I still think New Orleans will hold on to him with dear life. A lot of these guys are going to be moving. I'm not trying to hedge my bet here. I really think it is right now about a 50-50 proposition. I think anyone acting like Durant's made up his mind, I don't think that's the case. But you absolutely should not dismiss the very real possibility that even if they three-peat, he leaves.
Is there any possibility that he might go to Los Angeles with LeBron?
I think that's absolutely on the board. I think the reason the Lakers fought so hard to get Luol Deng to shave exactly enough money off his salary to where they could fit in a true max deal for Kevin Durant was to leave that window open. Because they got Luol Deng to shave enough money off. It wasn't that it created a hole for Kawhi. Durant can make more than Kawhi. So they got it to where Kawhi could fit in there, obviously, but also Kevin Durant could.
But if the reason Kevin Durant would leave Golden State would be to see if he can go do this sort of on his own, if you will, why would the Lakers even be an option for him?
Yeah, see, I think it's very, very complicated. I think Kevin Durant, he's in a tough spot as far as what his legacy is going to be.
Right.
Any normal athlete that we've seen typically would just be like, no, I'm staying here. I like my situation here. It's very, very comfortable for me. I don't know why he would want to leave. But for me, he's earned that right. Just like at OKC. It was like, he's joining Golden State. I couldn't hate on it because he earned the right to. He's gone there. He's done great. But I still think there's other goals as far as basketball. And what is ultimately are they going to say about Kevin Durant? And the opportunity, if they were to win this year, and the chance to four-peat, I just think that's just hard to turn down. But the problem is, in Golden State, if he stays there, how much credit ultimately does he get? Because it's different now. The rules are different now. Once he decided to join Steph and Clay and Dre and them, how we analyze him have been totally different. And I don't know if staying there is the best basketball challenge for him, because he has to determine that. And I think that there's something pulling at him to what makes him better from a basketball standpoint, and to staying at Golden State for a chance to four-peat with this great team that they have. Is that the thing that does it?
And, I mean, Clay was asked about his pending free agency, and Clay was very clear. Man, people leave teams to try to get the situation I've got. I love it here. I'm staying here. Now, his mind could change, but he was very clear. Durant's asked about it, and he's like, I take everything year by year. And he has earned that right. Jenna, your question is a great one, which is the only mountain Durant has left to climb is the LeBron mountain, is becoming the best player in the world. You would think the only way he would remove the ability to climb that mountain is by teaming up with him. I think sometimes we try to assign logical behavior to guys, by what we would consider logical behavior, to guys that have not always acted logically. I still to this day,
every single day
I know.
with you guys.
I still to this day have Boston fans sending me, because Kyrie had a quote this week talking about how much he loves it there. Saying, you still think Kyrie might leave? Man, do people not remember the quotes he had?
At the finals.
At the finals about loving Cleveland, about wanting to be in Cleveland. Oh, he's got this great situation. He had a great situation in Cleveland with the best player in the world and left. Like, a lot of these guys, we try to say, what would we do?
Right.
From talking to people in the league, and I don't mean reporters, I mean people close to the players, they all believe it is absolutely on the board that Durant could go a bunch of different places. I had somebody say to me the other day that they think he's open to going back to Oklahoma City. Now, that one would shock me, but I can't dismiss any possibility because Durant, the other thing with Durant is, while the Lakers can give him max money, he, along with LeBron and Steph, are the three guys in this league that make so much money, non-basketball related, that they don't have to make any financial decisions based on a max salary slot.
Quickly, though, if he does go, where do you think he might end up?
If he leaves, I think New York is the most likely option. I think the Lakers are the second most likely option if he leaves.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from First Things First, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.